Imagine a fighter jet roaring off the runway at dusk, heavy with bombs and fuel, its radar sweeping through the darkness ahead. This isn't a flashy airshow aircraft, it's a hardened war machine, built to solve problems. The F-15E Strike Eagle was designed for long-range missions, low-level penetration, and making it back home, preferably after ruining someone's night. What makes the Strike Eagle so fascinating isn't just its raw power, though it has plenty. It's the contradiction built into its DNA. Take an air superiority fighter known for speed and agility, then demand it carry precision bombs hundreds of kilometers in bad weather at night and still be ready to win an airfight if ambushed. That's not a small request, yet for decades, the Strike Eagle has made it look routine. While stealth aircraft usually steal the headlines, the F-15E has quietly carried much of the real workload, from Desert Storm to Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria. Mission planners keep calling on it for one simple reason: it delivers. With a two-person crew, advanced sensors, and the ability to carry both air-to-air missiles and bunker-busting bombs, the Strike Eagle doesn't need perfect conditions. It thrives in the chaos of modern warfare. In today's video, we'll explore why the F-15E still endures, how its design shaped its combat record, how crews actually use it, and why newer jets haven't managed to replace it. At first glance, the F-15E looks like a standard F-15, but in reality, it represents a complete role reversal, not just a simple upgrade. The original F-15 was built for one purpose: dominate the skies. The F-15E was built to penetrate deep into enemy territory, strike valuable targets, and survive the return trip. It's a dual-role, all-weather strike fighter, deadly in ground attack missions, yet still dangerous in air-to-air combat. Its two-person crew includes a pilot and a weapons systems officer, WSO, who manages radar modes, sensors, and weapons during complex missions. With conformal fuel tanks mounted along the fuselage, the Strike Eagle can strike targets hundreds of kilometers away, loiter longer if needed, and still sprint home at supersonic speed. The F-15E Strike Eagle wasn't born from a clean-sheet design. It came from a major question in the early 1980s. Could America's best air superiority fighter be transformed into a long-range strike platform without losing its edge? That question launched the Enhanced Tactical Fighter program and triggered one of the most significant role transformations in modern aviation history. At the time, the U.S. Air Force needed a deep strike aircraft to replace platforms like the F-111 Aardvark, something with long-range, heavy payload capacity, and all-weather capability. McDonnell Douglas, now Boeing, looked at the F-15 airframe and saw hidden potential: powerful engines, large internal volume, and excellent aerodynamics. What it lacked was specialized strike hardware and a crew configuration suited for complex attack missions. The first F-15E flew on December 11, 1986, and entered operational service in 1989, a remarkably fast turnaround for such a fundamental role shift. The key wasn't reinvention, it was smart integration and upgrades. Engineers added terrain-following radar, improved navigation systems, reinforced landing gear, and the now famous two-seat cockpit. The airframe itself was strengthened to handle heavier loads and repeated low-level flights, which place extreme stress on any aircraft over time. But the real test came in combat. During Operation Desert Storm, the F-15E proved it wasn't just an experiment. Flying mostly at night and often in poor weather, Strike Eagle crews hunted high-value targets, scud missile sites, airfields, command bunkers, and critical infrastructure deep inside hostile territory. One famous statistic says it all. The F-15E flew around 2,200 sorties during the Gulf War and delivered nearly 60% of the coalition's precision-guided munitions. That performance secured its future. The Strike Eagle was no longer just a modified fighter, it became a cornerstone of U.S. strike power. In terms of design, the F-15E is brutally practical. Every feature exists for a mission, not for aesthetics. Compared to earlier F-15 variants, the airframe is reinforced. Stronger landing gear and higher takeoff weight limits allow it to carry serious weapons loads. Fully loaded, it can reach around 36,700 kilograms, yet it still climbs with aggression. Its conformal fuel tanks, CFTs, mount tightly along the fuselage and carry roughly 4,450 kilograms of fuel, improving range without the heavy drag penalties of traditional drop tanks. In avionics, the Strike Eagle quietly dominates. From advanced radars to modern AESA upgrades and targeting pods like Lantern and Sniper, it can detect and strike targets with precision at night and in difficult conditions. The two-seat cockpit, multifunction displays, and workload sharing between pilot and WSO make the Strike Eagle capable of flying farther, hitting harder, and surviving complex missions. The F-15E doesn't rely on stealth to earn respect, it earns it through performance. Powered by two Pratt & Whitney F100-229 engines, it can accelerate hard even when fully armed. This is not a slow bomber crawling toward its target, it's a strike aircraft that can dash, climb, and evade when things turn dangerous. Its top speed reaches about Mach 2.5, and more importantly, it maintains high performance even while carrying fuel and heavy weapons. Its combat radius can exceed 1,270 kilometers, and its service ceiling reaches around 18,300 meters, giving it deep strike reach without constant refueling. Ultimately, the F-15E is like a multi-tool, heavy, powerful, reliable, and always ready. The Strike Eagle's combat strength lies in its versatility. It isn't picky about how it destroys targets, it simply brings options. It can carry up to 10,400 kilograms of weapons, bomber-level payload capacity, while still retaining air-to-air combat capability. It also carries the M61A1 Vulcan 20mm cannon, proving that even in the missile era, close-range firepower still matters. For air-to-air combat, it typically carries IM-120 AMRAAMs for long-range engagements and IM-9 Sidewinders for close-range dogfights, often alongside strike weapons in the same mission. For air-to-ground operations, it can employ a wide range of ordnance, including JDAMs, laser-guided bombs, GBU-28 bunker busters, and air-to-ground missiles. Combined with sensor networks and data links, it makes fast decisions, strikes accurately, and rarely gets surprised. The F-15E didn't build its reputation in theory, it earned it through combat, often at night, in bad weather, and in high-stakes missions. Its combat debut came in Desert Storm, 1991, where it hunted Scud launchers, struck heavily defended airfields, and destroyed command centers deep inside Iraq. After the Gulf War, it remained active in the Balkans, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria, repeatedly proving itself in precision strike and close air support roles. Its longevity is simple, not because it's new, but because it's proven and brutally reliable. The F-15E's influence also extends beyond the United States. Many countries adopted specialized variants because of its flexibility. For the USAF, it remains a trusted platform for complex and politically sensitive missions. Other operators tailored it to their needs. Israel's F-15I for long-range strike, South Korea's F-15K for regional and maritime defense, Singapore's F-15SG for advanced sensor-heavy multi-role operations, and Saudi Arabia's large fleet for deterrence and precision strike. The secret of its global success is that the core concept never changed: a powerful airframe, two-seat crew, long range, and heavy payload, upgraded intelligently without chasing temporary trends. Thank you so much for staying with us until the end of this video. Don't forget to leave a comment and share your thoughts with us. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this.